everyone. My name is Kennedy and I work at Greenmount West Community Center. We're doing our Read-Aloud story time starting in about a couple of minutes until 4:15. We normally do literacy and language engagement with our youth during our after-school program Monday through Thursday. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we've had to remain closed for the next couple of weeks in accordance with Baltimore City Public Schools. But we still wanted to engage with our community, with our youth, and with our followers. So joining in a couple of minutes, we're going to let a few more people log on, and I'll be reading 0 and 1 by Kathryn Otoshi. So, see you in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, Kennedy!
That was great. Am I just gonna hold this?
I feel like you just said it.
Can I just put it down? Okay, great.
Profit. And I can do it tomorrow and then you hold it up for me.
Okay, I'm like, we gonna get it.
We gotta do it. We got a camera that does everything that's internet focused. That has Wi-Fi on it.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's in the closet.
It's in the closet.
Right. We have all these things.
Do you feel like, can you see me in that?
That'll work for now. I probably am gonna go back to holding it just to make sure, just because it's just onto books. But
Okay.
that should work.
Can you see how many people are on?
Yeah. You wanna come over? You wanna take a look?
Sure.
2.
That's good. Hey, two's better than none.
And I'm gonna save it. And
No, we
upload
got
it.
4 now.
Hey! I'll upload it later to the feed. So we'll have it. Aww. Okay.
It's 4:02. When do you want to start that? Now?
Hi everyone. So, as stated, I'm going to start with 0 by Kathryn Otoshi. Then we're going to read the follow-up, which is 1. I'm very excited to be sharing these books with you all today. So, 0 by Kathryn Otoshi. Zero was a big, round number. When she looked at herself, she just saw a hole right in her center. Every day, she watched the numbers line up. She wanted to count too. But how could a number worth nothing become something? 0 felt empty inside. She watched 1 having fun with the others. 1 was solid and strong, with bold strokes and squared corners. 0 was big and round, with no corners at all. If I were like 1, then I could count too, she thought. So she pushed and pulled. She stretched and straightened. She forced and flattened and finally became 0. She sighed. Becoming like 1 was too much of a stretch. 8 and 9 rolled into the scene. If you doubled yourself up, you'd be like me, said 8. So 0 twisted and turned to try to be 8. Or you could be a 9 with a longer line, said 9. So 0 pinched and puckered to try to be 9. But 0 could only be 0. We're on our way to join the others. Come count with us, they said. 0 felt deflated. 8 and 9 were numbers with value. Of course they'd count. How could they know how she felt? 0 had a new thought. If she could impress the numbers, that would give her value. She'd leap, she'd soar, she'd sizzle, she'd shine. She'd make a grand entrance and floor them all. 0 began to roll faster and faster and faster. She leaped, flying, soaring, rocketing, right into 1, who knocked over 2, who fell into 3 and 4, toppling 5 and 6, who crashed into 7 and 8, where they all ended up in a big pile on 9. All the numbers were bent out of shape. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. I'll never have value. I'll never be part of the count, she said. It's what's inside that counts most, pointed out 7. 0 looked at herself. But what if I don't have anything inside? Every number has value, said 7. Be open. You'll find a way. Suddenly, 0 saw herself in a new light. I'm not empty inside. I'm open. 0 rolled up to the numbers. I've thought of a way for us to count even more, she said. Count more? Asked 4. Count us in, exclaimed 7. Lead the way, said 1. Everyone counts, the numbers shouted. 0 jumped in. Then she leaped up high and said, here's something new we can try. If we help each other soar, we can count even more. Let's count again, starting with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and what's next? 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000. We do count more, they cheered. 0 and the numbers explored and had fun, bringing more value to everyone. And this time, when she looked at herself, she felt whole, right in her center. The end. All right, in a couple minutes, I'll come back and read the follow-up, which is 1. I hope you all enjoyed 0. So, give me a few minutes and I'll be back. maybe the next one. Oh, what time is it? How long did that take?
It took about 10 minutes. We're at 10:04. 4:10. So that was around 8 minutes. Get back to it.
Hello. So, I'm back again. It's time to read the follow-up to 0, which is 1, also by Kathryn Otoshi. 1. Blue was a quiet color. He enjoyed looking up at the sky, floating on the waves, and on days he felt daring, splashing in rain puddles. Every once in a while, he wished he could be more sunny like yellow, or bright like green, more regal like purple, or outgoing like orange. But overall, he liked being blue, except when he was with Red. Red was a hothead. He liked to pick on Blue. Red is a great color, he'd say. Red is hot. Blue is not. Then Blue would feel bad about being blue. Sometimes Yellow comforted Blue. Blue is a very nice color, she'd say. But Yellow never said that in front of Red. She never said, "Stop picking on Blue." Green, purple, and orange thought Blue was nice too. But they never told Red to stop either. Every time Red said something mean and no one spoke up, he got bigger and bigger and bigger. Soon, Red grew so big that everyone was afraid of him. No one dared stop him. Red picked on all the colors. Then everyone felt a little blue. Until one came. He had a different shape, with bold strokes and squared corners. He was funny. He made the colors laugh. Red saw this and got very hot. "Stop laughing," he told Yellow. "Stop laughing," he told Green. "Stop laughing," he told Purple and Orange. And they did. Red rolled up to one. "Stop laughing," he told him. But one stood up straight like an arrow and said, "No." Red was mad, but one wouldn't budge. So Red rolled away. One turned to the colors and said, "If someone is mean and picks on me, I, for one, stand up and say no." Then Yellow felt brave and said, "Me too." Green agreed and said, "Me 3. Then Purple became 4 and Orange became 5. Blue saw the colors change. He wanted to count. Red grew red hot. He felt left out. He grew hotter and hotter and hotter. Red raced over to Blue and said what he always did. Red is hot, Blue is not. But this time, Blue stood up tall and became 6. Red can be really hot, he said, but Blue can be super cool. Red blew a fuse and tried to roll over Blue. But everyone took a stand and said no. Seeing them standing tall made Red feel very, very, very small. Then Red turned even redder and began rolling away. Blue called out, "Can Red be hot and Blue be cool?" Red stopped in his tracks. "Red can count too," said one. Red rocked and rolled and turned into 7. "Everyone counts," they shouted. Then Red laughed and joined the fun. Sometimes it just takes one. That was one by Kathryn Otoshi. And that concludes Storytime at Greenmount West Community Center. I hope you all enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m., for our next story time. Be well, be safe, take care.